Have you ever found yourself dozing off in your favorite chair during the day? Maybe while watching your favorite TV show or after lunch? That innocent-looking nap might feel refreshing at the moment, but what if I told you it could be silently damaging your health and potentially shortening your life? Welcome back to Wise Elderly Tips. Today, we're tackling something many of you do without thinking twice: daytime napping. Now, before you click away thinking, "What's wrong with my afternoon nap?" hear me out. Recent research has uncovered some alarming connections between excessive daytime sleeping and serious health conditions in seniors. Studies show that older adults who regularly nap for extended periods during the day may have up to a 40% higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and a 27% increased risk of all-cause mortality compared to non-nappers. This isn't about scaring you, it's about empowering you with knowledge that could literally add years to your life. As we age, our sleep patterns naturally change, but distinguishing between normal changes and potentially harmful ones is crucial for your long-term health and independence. By the end of this video, you'll understand the surprising connections between daytime sleeping and serious health conditions, learn to distinguish between beneficial short naps and harmful extended ones, and discover practical strategies to maintain alertness during the day while improving your nighttime sleep. Most importantly, you'll learn when daytime sleepiness might signal something requiring medical attention. Before we dive in, if you or someone you love struggles with daytime sleepiness, type "awake" in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe to Wise Elderly Tips for more evidence-based advice that could help you live a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life as you age. Now, let's wake up to the truth about daytime napping. Let me tell you about Margaret, one of my viewers who reached out to me last year. At 72, Margaret firmly believed she needed less sleep than when she was younger. "It's just part of getting older," her friends assured her. So when she found herself dozing off repeatedly during the day, while reading, watching television, or even during conversations, she didn't think twice about it. She assumed her body simply needed these extra naps to function. But does growing older really mean you need less sleep? This is a widespread misconception that needs addressing. Contrary to popular belief, older adults need roughly the same amount of sleep as middle-aged adults. The National Sleep Foundation recommends 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep for those 65 and older, not dramatically different from the recommendations for younger adults. What actually changes as we age isn't our sleep requirement but often our ability to get quality sleep. Many seniors experience fragmented sleep, waking up multiple times throughout the night, which leads to less restorative sleep overall. This fragmentation, not a reduced need for sleep, is what often drives excessive daytime drowsiness. Another misconception is that daytime napping is always beneficial for seniors. While short power naps of 20 to 30 minutes can indeed boost alertness and cognitive function, research suggests that frequent, extended napping might actually be your body compensating for poor nighttime sleep or signaling underlying health issues that need attention. If you're like Margaret, you might be dismissing your daytime drowsiness as normal, but I urge you to reconsider. The first step to addressing this issue is awareness. Start by tracking your sleep patterns for a week. Note when you feel tired, how long you nap, and your nighttime sleep quality. This information will be invaluable for understanding your unique sleep patterns. Remember, being sleepy throughout the day isn't a normal part of aging, it's a sign that something in your sleep-wake cycle needs adjustment. Now, let's look at why extended daytime napping might be more dangerous than you realize. Robert, a 78-year-old retired accountant, never thought much about his daily 2-hour naps. They were simply part of his retirement routine: lunch at noon, nap from 1 to 3, then continue with his day. During his annual checkup, his doctor noticed some concerning patterns in his health markers and asked about his daily habits, including sleep. Could my afternoon naps really be affecting my health? Robert wondered. The answer turned out to be a resounding yes. The science on this is becoming increasingly clear, and I have to tell you, it's concerning. Recent studies published in Alzheimer's and Dementia, the Journal of the Alzheimer's Association, found disturbing connections between extended daytime napping and cognitive decline. Older adults who regularly nap for more than an hour a day showed a 40% higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Even more troubling, researchers discovered that once cognitive decline begins, napping frequency and duration often accelerate rapidly, creating a dangerous cycle. But the risks extend beyond brain health. A landmark study in the American Journal of Epidemiology revealed that people reporting regular daytime sleepiness had 2.3 times greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes or hypertension within just 3 years. Regular nappers showed 2.5 times greater risk of heart disease compared to those who maintained alertness throughout the day. Perhaps most alarming is the association with mortality. Analysis from the American Journal of Preventive Medicine found that napping for more than an hour per day was associated with a 27% increased risk in all-cause mortality. That's a sobering statistic that should make us all reconsider our napping habits. Now, I want to be clear, these studies show correlation, not necessarily causation. Extended napping might be both a symptom and a contributor to poor health. But the consistent pattern across multiple studies cannot be ignored. So if you're regularly napping more than 30 to 45 minutes daily, I strongly encourage you to consider this a potential warning sign worth discussing with your healthcare provider. This isn't about eliminating all naps. Short power naps can be beneficial, but about recognizing when your napping pattern might be harming rather than helping your health. But what exactly causes this increased daytime sleepiness in the first place? Let's explore the most common culprits. Elizabeth, a 70-year-old retired teacher, was puzzled by her increasing need to nap despite getting what she thought was adequate sleep at night. "I go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6. Why am I still so tired during the day?" she asked during one of our community workshops. Her question reflects what many seniors experience, and the answer involves complex changes happening in the aging body. As we age, our circadian rhythm, our internal body clock, undergoes significant changes. These changes can make it harder to maintain consolidated sleep, resulting in what sleep specialists call a phase advance. Many seniors experience earlier sleep onset and earlier morning awakening. You might find yourself getting sleepy at 8 p.m. and waking up at 4 a.m., leaving you tired by mid-afternoon. Additionally, the architecture of your sleep changes with age. The percentage of deep, restorative slow-wave sleep decreases significantly, sometimes by up to 30 to 40% compared to young adulthood. This deeper sleep is crucial for feeling refreshed and energetic, so its reduction naturally leads to increased daytime fatigue. But age-related changes are just the beginning. Many other factors contribute to excessive daytime sleepiness in seniors. Medications are a major culprit. Common prescriptions like antihypertensives, antihistamines, antidepressants, and pain medications can cause drowsiness as a side effect. If you're taking multiple medications, as many seniors are, these effects can compound. Chronic health conditions also play a significant role. Conditions like heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and respiratory problems often disrupt sleep quality, even if you're not consciously aware of waking up. The pain and discomfort from these conditions make achieving truly restorative sleep difficult. Sleep disorders become more common with age. Sleep apnea affects up to 20% of older adults and causes breathing interruptions that fragment sleep. Restless leg syndrome and periodic limb movement disorder also increase with age, causing nighttime disruptions that lead to daytime fatigue. Physical inactivity is another major contributor. As we become less active, our sleep quality typically decreases. Regular exercise helps regulate sleep patterns and improve sleep efficiency, something many seniors get less of as mobility challenges increase. Reduced exposure to natural daylight is often overlooked. Many seniors spend less time outdoors, missing out on the sunlight exposure that helps regulate our circadian rhythms. Without this natural regulator, sleep-wake cycles can become disrupted. Even the natural mid-afternoon energy dip, the post-lunch dip, becomes more pronounced with age. While younger adults might feel slightly less alert after lunch, seniors often experience this dip as overwhelming sleepiness. So what practical steps can you take? Start by reviewing your medications with your doctor. Ask specifically about drowsiness as a side effect and whether adjustments can be made. Consider being evaluated for sleep apnea, especially if you snore loudly or wake up gasping for air. And don't underestimate the importance of regular outdoor time. Even 30 minutes of morning sunlight can significantly improve your sleep-wake regulation. Understanding these causes helps explain why you might be feeling sleepy, but it also raises an important question: when is napping beneficial, and when is it harmful? Let's explore that next. John and his wife Mary, both in their mid-70s, approached me after a seminar with an interesting question. Both take afternoon naps, but with dramatically different results. John's 20-minute power nap leaves him refreshed and alert for the rest of the day, while Mary's 90-minute naps leave her groggy and interfere with her nighttime sleep. What's the difference? They wondered. Their experience perfectly illustrates an important truth: not all naps are created equal. The science of napping is actually quite fascinating. Research from the Sleep Research Society shows that short naps of around 20 to 30 minutes provide significant cognitive benefits and improved alertness without disrupting nighttime sleep. These power naps allow you to rest in the lighter stages of sleep, providing recovery without entering deeper sleep stages. In contrast, naps exceeding 60 to 90 minutes take you through complete sleep cycles, including deeper slow-wave sleep. While this deeper sleep is beneficial at night, during daytime naps it can cause what sleep specialists call sleep inertia, that groggy, disoriented feeling after waking from deep sleep. Additionally, these longer naps can decrease your sleep drive, making it harder to fall asleep at night and creating a vicious cycle of poor nighttime sleep and increased daytime sleepiness. The timing of your nap is equally important. Early afternoon napping, around 1 to 2 p.m., aligns with your body's natural circadian dip and is less likely to interfere with nighttime sleep. In contrast, late afternoon or evening naps can significantly disrupt your ability to fall asleep at night by diminishing what sleep scientists call your sleep pressure, the natural buildup of sleepiness throughout the day. So what makes a good nap? Based on research, here are the key elements. Keep it short, 20 to 30 minutes is ideal. Time it right, early afternoon, ideally between 1 to 2 p.m., works best. Create the right environment, slightly cool, dark, and quiet. Use a timer, set an alarm to prevent oversleeping. Have a purpose. Nap intentionally, not just because you're bored. And what constitutes a problematic nap? Watch out for these warning signs. Naps lasting longer than 60 minutes. Multiple naps throughout the day. Napping late in the afternoon, after 3 p.m. Waking up feeling groggy rather than refreshed. Difficulty falling asleep at night after daytime napping. If you find yourself in the bad nap category, don't worry, there are effective strategies to reduce daytime sleepiness and eliminate the need for excessive napping altogether. Let's explore those next. After learning about the risks associated with his extended daily naps, David, a 76-year-old retired engineer and viewer of our channel, was determined to make changes. But how do I stay alert during the day when I feel so tired? He asked in an email. This is a common question, and fortunately, there are evidence-based strategies that can make a significant difference in your daytime alertness. Combating daytime sleepiness requires a two-pronged approach, improving your nighttime sleep quality while also boosting your daytime alertness. Let's start with nighttime sleep strategies. First, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Your body thrives on routine. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps strengthen your circadian rhythm, making it easier to stay awake during the day and sleep soundly at night. Create an optimal sleep environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. Keep it dark, consider blackout curtains if necessary. Keep it cool. Research suggests around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, is ideal for most people. And keep it quiet. If neighborhood noise is an issue, try a white noise machine or soft earplugs designed for sleeping. Develop a calming pre-sleep routine. In the 30 to 60 minutes before bed, engage in relaxing activities that signal to your body it's time to wind down. This might include gentle stretching, reading, not on a screen, listening to soft music, or practicing meditation or deep breathing exercises. Be mindful of what you consume. Limit alcohol, especially close to bedtime. While it might help you fall asleep, it significantly disrupts sleep quality. Avoid caffeine after lunch, as it can remain in your system for 6 to 8 hours. And try not to eat heavy meals within 2 to 3 hours of bedtime. Now, let's talk about daytime strategies to enhance alertness. Morning sunlight exposure is perhaps the most powerful tool at your disposal. Get 30 to 60 minutes of natural morning light, preferably outdoors. This helps reset your circadian rhythm and triggers alertness hormones that keep you awake during the day. If weather or mobility issues make this difficult, consider a light therapy lamp that simulates natural sunlight. Regular physical activity is another crucial element. Exercise has been shown to improve both nighttime sleep quality and daytime alertness. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate activity most days. This doesn't have to be intense. Walking, swimming, or gentle yoga all provide benefits. Just avoid vigorous exercise within 3 hours of bedtime. Strategic hydration and nutrition can make a significant difference. Dehydration is a common cause of fatigue, so drink water consistently throughout the day. Choose low-sugar, high-protein snacks instead of sugary foods that cause energy crashes. Complex carbohydrates paired with proteins provide sustained energy. Think apple with peanut butter or whole grain crackers with cheese. When you feel sleepiness creeping in, try these immediate alertness boosters. Take a short 10-minute walk, preferably outdoors. Engage in brief social interaction. Call a friend for a quick chat. Switch tasks to something more engaging or requiring more focus. Try quick energizing techniques like deep breathing exercises. Splash cold water on your face or step outside for fresh air. Do some gentle stretching or simple standing exercises. Sip cold water or have a small protein-rich snack. If you absolutely must nap, follow the guidelines we discussed earlier. Keep it short, 20 to 30 minutes, early in the afternoon, and use an alarm to prevent oversleeping. One approach that works well for many seniors is what I call the active rest technique. Instead of napping when you feel tired, try a 15-minute period of mindful relaxation. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing without actually sleeping. This provides rest without the potential disruption of daytime sleep. David implemented several of these strategies and reported back 3 months later. By establishing a consistent wake time, getting morning sunlight, and replacing his long afternoon nap with a short walk and 15 minutes of active rest, he dramatically improved both his daytime alertness and his nighttime sleep quality. But what if you've tried these strategies and still experience excessive daytime sleepiness? That brings us to an important topic: when to seek professional help. Not all daytime sleepiness can be resolved with lifestyle changes alone. In some cases, persistent fatigue and sleepiness may signal underlying health conditions that require medical attention. Here are important warning signs that should prompt a conversation with your healthcare provider. Excessive sleepiness that interferes with daily activities despite adequate nighttime sleep. Sudden increase in sleepiness or fatigue without clear cause. Falling asleep unintentionally or at inappropriate times. Snoring loudly with gasping or choking sounds during sleep. Morning headaches and dry mouth. Uncomfortable sensations in your legs at night that improve with movement. Taking more than 30 minutes to fall asleep most nights. Persistent insomnia despite good sleep habits. Your doctor might recommend a sleep study to diagnose conditions like sleep apnea, periodic limb movement disorder, or other sleep disorders. Don't hesitate to seek this evaluation. Addressing underlying sleep disorders can dramatically improve your quality of life and potentially extend your lifespan. Living with constant fatigue and daytime sleepiness isn't just physically draining, it robs you of the quality time you deserve in your golden years. Every hour spent unnecessarily napping is an hour you could be enjoying with family, pursuing hobbies, or simply living your life to the fullest. I've heard from countless viewers who've expressed how frustrating it is to miss out on activities because they're too tired, or how embarrassing it can be to fall asleep mid-conversation with friends or family. Some have shared how their relationships suffer when they're constantly too tired to engage, or how they've given up beloved hobbies because they lack the energy to participate. This emotional toll is real and significant. But I want you to know that excessive daytime sleepiness is not an inevitable part of aging that you must accept. Rather than viewing daytime drowsiness as normal, I encourage you to see it as a signal your body is sending, one that deserves attention and care. By understanding the difference between occasional tiredness and problematic sleepiness, you're taking control of your health and potentially extending your life. The research we've discussed shows clear connections between excessive daytime napping and serious health outcomes, but the reverse is also true. Improving your sleep patterns can lead to better health outcomes and enhanced quality of life. I invite you to choose just one strategy we've discussed today and commit to it for the next week. Maybe it's getting morning sunlight for 30 minutes daily, setting a consistent wake time, limiting naps to 20 minutes, or increasing your physical activity. Small changes, consistently applied, can yield significant improvements in your energy and alertness. Remember, many seniors have successfully overcome daytime sleepiness and reclaimed their energy and vitality. Margaret, whose story I shared earlier, worked with her doctor to address her sleep apnea and improved her sleep hygiene. Within 2 months, she reported feeling more alive than I have in years. Robert adjusted his medication schedule with his doctor's guidance and replaced his 2-hour nap with a short walk and brief rest period. He not only improved his alertness but also noted better mood and cognitive function. With the right approach, addressing the root causes rather than simply accepting extended napping as normal, you too can enjoy alert, active days and restful nights. The quality of your golden years depends significantly on the quality of your sleep, and that's something worth investing in. Today we've covered a lot of ground about daytime sleepiness in seniors. We've learned that seniors need just as much sleep as younger adults, but often struggle more to get quality sleep. We've discovered that extended daytime napping correlates with serious health risks including increased mortality, Alzheimer's disease, and cardiovascular issues. We've examined the multiple factors that contribute to daytime sleepiness, distinguished between beneficial and harmful napping patterns, and explored practical strategies to improve both nighttime sleep and daytime alertness. Most importantly, we've established that excessive daytime sleepiness isn't a normal part of aging that you should simply accept. It's a sign that something in your sleep-wake pattern needs attention. What surprised you most about the connection between daytime napping and health? Have you noticed changes in your own napping patterns as you've aged? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insight might help someone else facing similar challenges. And if you found strategies that help you stay alert during the day, please share those as well. Our community grows stronger when we learn from each other. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to Wise Elderly Tips for more science-backed advice that helps you stay healthy, independent, and thriving in your golden years. Click the bell icon to be notified when we release new videos on sleep optimization, energy maintenance, and other vital topics for seniors. Also, if you know someone who struggles with daytime sleepiness or excessive napping, please share this video with them. The information we've covered today could significantly improve their quality of life and potentially their long-term health outcomes. Thank you for investing this time in your health and well-being. By understanding and addressing daytime sleepiness, you're taking a powerful step toward a longer, more vibrant life. Stay alert, stay active, and I'll see you in our next video with more wisdom for your golden years.